Today, we're going to explore the Burgess Model. It helps explain how cities grow and how different areas are organised. It may seem complex at first, but I'll break it down into some simple, easy to follow steps. Step 1. What is the Burgess Model? The Burgess Model, also known as the Concentric Zone Model, was first created by Ernest Burgess in 1925. It shows how cities develop in a series of concentric rings spreading outwards from the centre. The Central Business District. At the very centre of the city is the CBD. This is where you will find shops, offices and business, high land values and high rent, and tall buildings due to limited space. This area is the economic hub of the city. Inner city, or zone of transition. Moving outwards, we reach the inner city, also known as the zone of transition. This area typically includes older housing, industry and factories, and lower income residents. It often experiences urban decline, but it may also then be an area for regeneration. Working class residential area. Next is the working class housing zone. This area includes terraced housing, better quality homes than the inner city, and people who work in factories or nearby jobs. It's close enough to the CBD for people to still commute in. Suburban area with middle class housing. Further out, we then have the suburbs. These areas are characterized by larger and more expensive houses, lower population density, better environment, and more green space. People here often commute into the city for work. Commuter zone. On the outer edge is the commuter zone. This area includes villages and towns outside the city, people who travel into the city daily, and high quality housing with quieter environments. In order to live here, transport links are very important. Why does this model work? Well, the Burgess model is based on land value decreasing as you move away from the CBD, competition for space in the centre, historical growth of cities like Chicago, where the model was first developed, show how this can occur. Limitations of the model. The model is not perfect, as it is based on older industrial cities like Chicago. Modern cities are often more complex, and factors like transport, planning, and migration can change the city structure. So it is a simplified model, but it is useful to understand for how a city is developed. So next time you look at a city, think about how it might be structured, from the busy CBD to the quieter suburbs, and how models like the Burgess model help to understand urban growth.